Praise the Yahweh Shami Shai and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers and hours and the barbers teaching the truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. As you know, this is the JMS Jamaica camp. As we do the work or the service of the Lord every weekend, which is required unto us to get done, to be saved, or for the elect of the nation of Israel to be saved, as it is written in the book. You know, because we know that for a fact that the Lord Yahweh Shai are going to make his second return for 144,000 chiefly, along with the rest of the third. But before them can be delivered, this is the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, in which the gospel already has been preached throughout the four corners of the earth. It's just that the elect haven't been sealed as yet. So it's just a matter of time, and the more we labor, is the more the potential elect out there can hear it. However, before we started filming, we have two young brothers out here where we have the brother Shapar, the leader. Basically, we have a discussion with, and they ask some genuine, sincere questions, so we just pick up back on them, you know, because they ask about the name of the Lord, you know, and we are going at it, and, you know, about the mediator and about sin, and a couple of things. Hey, and them even pull a good scripture about the resurrection, and we further expound upon it. So hopefully the spirit and power of Yahweh Shami Shai work through these brothers so that we can get it, you know, Lord's willing. But regardless, or nevertheless, we're going to teach. We're going to teach His gospel because that is our duty. You understand? As Yahweh Shai said, what? We are unprofitable servant, for we did what He does what? Commanded us to do. Just paraphrase it. Understand? So, yeah, what? 1 Timothy 2 verse 3. For this is good and acceptable in the sight of our God, our Savior, who will of all men to be saved and to come unto the knowledge of the truth. For there is one God and one mediator between the heavenly Father and men, the man Yahweh Shai. So the scripture say mediator. Exactly. Yeah.
Basically, before the Most High, basically saying, vouching certain men. Say, okay, these arguments one of them pray to the Father before the apostles. These.
John 17.
Because as you mentioned, mediator is the mediator for the elect nation like Israel. A special group of men who come and actually die for. You know what I mean? Those men whose sins get covered. You know what I mean? They must come from all 12 tribes. 12 tribes is called the whole entire nation. You know what I mean? But if I pick out 144,000 men plus a third of the nation, deliverance. The rest of the nation will continue to wicked and the more get them judged.
This is St. John 16 verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
The scripture itself basically speak about Yahweh Shai. Salvation, the scripture speak about salvation. Yahweh Shai himself is salvation. So he say, sanctify them through thy truth, which is the word. Thy word is truth. Yeah?
As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world, right. And for their sake I sanctify them.
Right. So these men, these special men, he sent them into the world, and he also sanctify them. Go on.
Right. That they also might be sanctified through the truth.
Right.
Neither
the truth is what cleanses you. Yeah, cleanse you from all right unrighteousness. Now when you hear the truth, see, I just get convicted to stop, do whatsoever you have, and walk the right path. Yeah?
So, neither pray I for these alone, right, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word.
So, men them, when sent out, saying who believe on him through his word, them one let him also go save. Right. Yeah? So all unbelievers, them have a different train where them all catch. Yeah? Go on.
Sir, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me, and the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one.
Right, so basically, just to point out the elect, basically, Revelation 7 and 14, Revelation 14 and 1. See, because these special men when I tell about, when I'm going to pick out, basically, they're going to be the government to rule the kingdom. See, they're going to be the ones that give and this is the main aim, is to fulfill the promise of the Lord, make to Abraham. Say, so going to raise up kings and priests from him line. So that's what the Lord, our shall come to him. He will come to deliver those men, that they can inherit the promise. Not only those men, but the promise to all Israel, but first the third will get saved, see, and then the two-thirds basically will come back in the kingdom. See? Because ultimately all of Israel will get saved, but some of them face the judgment on this side, meaning they will get put to death in a different ways. Yeah, but now come back. Yeah?
Revelation 14 and 1. Right. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion.
Right, which is the Lord, the Awashai one.
And with him 144,000, right, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right, so these men have the actual name of the Lord, which is the Awashai, 144,000. Yeah, and the father's name, yeah? Yeah.
And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, right, and they sang as it were a new song.
Right, this is where we are speaking now. This is the song, the new song. You know what I mean? It's different from what Christian teach, it's different from every else religion when you hear them teach. You know what I mean? So this is a new song. The new song people generally don't want to hear. Because you notice to come out here every week, they really have an audience. Give pipe on people.
Even in our world, yeah, when a song just drop, most people don't want to hear it. Because it's new. Right. Until people start pushing, for them catch on to it, that time people listen. So this the truth likened onto a new song. Right. You understand? So guess what? This is the new song where we are pushed. We have a time when you really get pushed and people was trying to gravitate to it. So for most, it's going to be too late at that time.
So we're going to first parable here.
This is Matthew 11 verse 16. Whereunto shall I liken this generation?
Right. This generation we're speaking about now, right?
It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows.
Right. We are the children basically, we're calling to our fellows. The fellows are our nation men will pass by. See it? Calling unto them. Yeah.
And say, we have piped unto you, and we have not danced.
Yeah, we actually have bring out the scriptures and the song. See, and them a dance and now hear it. Yeah, go on.
We have mourned unto you, and we have not lamented.
Right, so mourn about the situation of people in right now, which is the curses of the Deuteronomy chapter. You know what I mean? And them know what you know. Yeah.
The reason why we're in a condition where we're not as a people. No, yeah, that's why you say to make money. Right. Okay. Yeah, another precept. Second Ezra 2 verse 44.
Right.
He said, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing, right, and put on.
Believe it or not, brother. See? See this life. See? If you just have to live the life here, see, to die. See the message. Yeah? You have other men in this world, see, even back from ancient time, rulers, see, the main aim was to get mortality. If you don't have that as the aim, you can't just, you might as well die now. Because whatever you achieve, you never die. Yeah? See, so that's not supposed to be your main aim. Your main aim is not to try gain things to yourself, then die.
Then your son fuck you.
You know what I mean? And you forget about it. You have to have a purpose, man. And the only way you can enjoy your substance is to live on. Yeah? So this is the main aim. The main aim is to get immortality. Now you have man like Elon Musk. If I hear about Elon Musk before? See? You don't know about the Tesla car, you know the Tesla car. The electric car what they make now. See, him basically take over the contract from NASA now to make space vehicle to carry astronaut for space. Elon Musk in there, you can't look to him now. Yeah? And then the Google CEO. Yeah, but anyway, Elon Musk basically and his friends, they basically go off immortality, but they might try to go about it not the way on the both side. They might use transhumanism. You know what they call transhumanism? Okay, you ever heard about a cyborg before? Yeah. See what Elon Musk plan to do basically is for and his friends, you know what I mean? They're going to merge machine with man. Like they're going to put a chip in your brain, you know what I mean? And memory. The chip have a store additional memory for you. So like I go to school and you have a certain amount of money, you can buy a certain amount of education and everything there. Instantly download to your brain. So them research them a work on. And augmentation. Have you heard about augmentation? You play a game? You don't play a game? Okay. Augmentation basically when like for instance, I lose my arm. Yeah? I put on a robotic arm and connect it back to my nerves, them and things. It's called augmentation. Yeah? Anyway, you man up on the one. But anyway, augmentation is basically you actually merge yourself with machines. So that basically I don't know. So people have them put on them. So that they research now and they merge your mind with machine, you know what I mean? So you can look up Elon Musk, let's Google it. Don't have the internet and have it on you have over things out there you can learn what really have one right now. You know what I mean? So these men are seek for immortality because they know so that the only way life will make sense. You know what I mean? Life don't make sense otherwise from that.
I'm living for real.
You know what I mean? See, so God himself never create man to die the way how man a die. So dying, basically living and dying is basically a feeling. You know what I mean? See? And go last piece for that.
No, Luke chapter 12 verse 40.
Right.
And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider over you?
Right.
And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness.
Right.
For man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth.
Right, so your life not consists of the abundance of things we possess because you can die leaving. Look, when you can just get $1 million today and a morning you're dead.
And the same time.
You can't reckon that a man you say have $1 million and come for rob you, and you say, well, your money there, you do like say you're book, you're dead. So you never make him no sense. Yeah? One?
Verse 16, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully.
Right.
And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits.
Right, you don't go for money, you go for girl or whatsoever. You drink to yourself. See, whatsoever you drink to yourself, see, you get more and more, you feel good, so you get more and more, but guess what? You can't carry it to them. You can't carry it to them. Yeah?
And he said, This will I do, I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
I get some money, I make a bank account. You know? Pull it up. See? So we can get a nice whip.
I want a nice house for the hill.
A nice house for the hill. And then thing there. Yeah? What?
Being successful.
Yeah.
Right. So, verse 19. And I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years.
Right, yeah, enough now. This can carry me for the rest of my life. For me, you them. Yeah?
Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry.
So I just can eat and enjoy myself and make the best of life.
Yeah? One life we live, so we are living.
Yeah.
But the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
Yeah, so the Most High just goes and said, okay. What are you going to do now? No, they can't stop that.
Full. What did you do for a long
What did
time?
you do? See? What your reward after that? Eh? So the most I say you're fool. See? Because you run down to somewhere vain.